sections out of the book, okay? So this is the book, Atom. Dr. Professor Lawrence Krauss is the author. This is a guy that I've actually met in real life, and I've even taken him to McDonald's. So Dr. Krauss, if you ever see this video, you should know I was that girl around, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago when you came to NC State University, North Carolina State University, where I went to do undergrad in physics. And you came, Dr. Krauss came to do a talk and a debate. I think it was actually about like God and whatnot. Like it was like, does God exist? Is there evidence for that or not? And he was debating some other guy, some religious, spiritual type of guy. And it was a very fun debate. And of course, Dr. Lawrence Krauss is a physicist himself. And that's why we all physics majors and all physics undergrads and grads went to the talk. And we, of course, looked up to him as a role model in physics. And all of us were asking, we were more interested in the physics work that he had to share and all his research and everything he had to say about like cosmology and oh my gosh, oh shut up, of course McDonald's is better than Five Guys. Are you saying that Five Guys is better than actually never been to Five Guys. You know, I'm not from this nation originally, and I haven't tried all my fast food options. You know, fast food is not really something that we aspire to constantly, but McDonald's is my favorite fast food. Am I wrong or am I right? Wait, I should have said, am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? So anyway, we were interested in his physics work, and I suggested, me, myself, yours truly here, I was just a little undergrad at that time, but I was like, Dr. Krauss, do you want to go to McDonald's with us and we can all sit and eat and talk about physics? And he said yes. He said yes. And then we also talked about my hometown, where I'm from in Kolkata, and he said that he had visited there for work. He had been to IIT Kharagpur, which is close to where I'm from. It's an IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. It's one of the IITs, you know, Indian Institute of Technology. And he said that he had visited there for a lecture or like a talk. And he said, oh my gosh, the traffic where you're from is really crazy. I hope you don't move back to India. Well, Dr. Krauss, here I am, still in North America. So here we are. And we're going to be reading his book, at least one of his books. I believe that he has probably more books than this one. And he has especially contributed to cosmology, as far as I know, to work about the universe and things like that, you know, Big Bang, all that stuff. So those are really topics that interest me a lot, that I'm very curious about myself. My PhD is, of course, in particle astrophysics, so kind of related, but not exactly the same as whatever Dr. Krauss has worked on. And this is actually why I like to read books by authors and on topics that are not exactly my exact subfield that I might have expertise in, or do have expertise in, or did study a lot, because then I can also broaden my horizons and I can also learn more, and especially kind of learn more about related topics and related things that interest me, that are very, you know, that pique my curiosity and that I'm interested in, okay? So we will definitely go back to more of the string theory stuff that we have been talking about. Hi MBBS, hello, and whatnot. We've finished up pretty much everything that we were covering from A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking, of course. But that book too, some of the things that we learned from that book, we will kind of rehash and review as we keep going, because Stephen Hawking gave us some nice insights, and of course his work with black hole, Hawking radiation, how black holes do this, you know, quantum dance sometimes, and the quantum fluctuations can explain how black holes can have a temperature, etc., will also kind of keep on coming back up, okay? So those types of things we will take with us going forward. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, you should definitely like, share, subscribe, tell everybody about this, you know, about this live stream episode and the channel in general. This is a Cats and Physics channel. Like, all of the wonderful things of this universe come together on this channel, hosted by me, yours truly. So I'm the host of this channel, and we cover kitty cats and physics, quite literally. My children are kitty cats. See, one of them is right there. And physics is one of my favorite topics. It might be the favorite topic intellectually. And you should also become a member. Yes, Stephen is correct. See, Stephen here is a member. So please do like